What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope all of you are having a great day so far. This is your stimulus check update and stimulus package update. For February 7th, I'll be doing much more giveaways in the future. In fact, if we're able to get my channel to 50,000 subscribers by the end of today, I'll be giving away 50 more Amazon gift cards. But folks, that only happens if we get my channel to 50,000 subscribers. Now, if you want to enter the giveaway and win a free $100 Amazon gift card, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, and drop a like on this video.
As the Secretary has said, this has been rough. We have all seen estimates that as many as 40 to 50% of black businesses have closed, perhaps permanently. Nationally, we know small businesses, of which the majority of black businesses are, employ 50% of America's workforce, either because that worker is a small business owner or works for a small business. So when we're talking about the impact on the overall economy and country, it's profound. And our research also has shown that in the pandemic, and this is something that is a lived experience for many of you and your members, the PPP program was not accessible to so many of our black-owned businesses. And it had to do with a multitude of issues, which included that those businesses were not necessarily engaged with the big banks, didn't necessarily have the familiar or the consistent relationship, if not any relationship, with a banker who could then call somebody up and say, Miss Smith, this thing is coming down and this is how you apply for it. But what we know is those relationships do exist. And so for whom those relationships are intact, they got the benefit, and for whom those relationships are not intact, they did not get the benefit of the PPP. So the President and I, together with the Secretary, have been looking at how we can do better, knowing the mistakes that were made, and improve on what we need to do to bring relief to the businesses of our country to help our economy grow. So we are thinking of it in two ways as a general matter. There is the piece of it that is about what we need to do to get control of the public health component crisis.
Not only that, folks, but Speaker Pelosi says that the $1,400 stimulus checks might be sent out before the end of the month. House Speaker Pelosi on Friday said that Joe Biden's stimulus package, which includes a third round of stimulus checks, will be passed by Congress before the end of February. The Senate backed Biden's $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan early Friday morning, with Kamala Harris casting the tie-breaking vote on a budget resolution. It will allow Democrats to pass a measure without Republican support. The House will now need to approve the amendments in another vote to deliver the bill, and Pelosi has expressed confidence that Congress will pass the legislation before March 14th.
Overall, and that's after a month in which we actually saw a job loss. So, yeah, we have 10 million people unemployed, 4 million have dropped out of the labor market, and another 2 million are working part-time who really would like full-time work. So we're in a deep hole with respect to the job market and a long way to dig out.
Specifically, the unemployment rate for men and women is relatively similar, but the president's economic advisor, Jared Bernstein, said this past week, the number of women who've left the workforce is of great concern and unusual in a recession. What's driving that, and how do you get women back into the workforce?
Well, you know, women really are, many face just an impossible situation in which they have children they have to take care of who aren't in school and would be facing increasing demands on the job. And many, over 2 million, have dropped out of the labor force because it's so hard to manage that conflict. And the package, the American Rescue Package that President Biden has proposed, really addresses the problems that women face. It places huge emphasis on getting our schools open safely, getting children back into school, providing paid family and medical leave during this crisis so that women don't have to leave their jobs when they're faced with health issues or family issues that they have to address. There's emphasis on providing more child care and payments, tax credits expanded for children to help families address these needs. And I think this is really necessary to get women back to work. They've faced a disproportionate burden because of this crisis, especially low-wage women.
In regards to unemployment benefits, the Oregon Employment Department said on Friday it won't be caught up with payments to self-employed workers by the end of this week, missing a self-imposed deadline. The delays pertain to pandemic unemployment assistance, a benefits program from Congress that was created last March and extended in December. Oregon did promise to deliver backlog payments by Friday, but now some say the benefits will be delayed for an indefinite period. The Employment Department said it is currently paying 46,000 PUA claims. Friday's delay applies to people whose PUA claims would have lapsed if not for the extension of Congress approved in December.
So part of what we're going to ask is for your assistance and support for that component, not only of the American Rescue Plan, but what we need to do to actually make it work, meaning getting folks to go and get vaccinated. Because it's good to have a vaccine, but if folks don't get vaccinated, it won't save the lives we intend to save. We also have a part that is basically about bringing the economy back to full employment. And doing that in a way that we understand that black workers see the biggest wage gains when the economy is at full employment. So the way we're going to do that is, yes, by the vaccinations, but also we need to open schools and reopen them safely. So that is part of our American Rescue Plan. Also, we made a commitment for $2,000 of relief to families. There was a down payment on that in the previous bill of $600, and we intend with this next bill, the American Rescue Plan, to have $1,400 checks going out to those folks who are most in need by way of relief, to help them get through this moment of crisis so that at the end of it they can get back up and recover in the way that we intend. And also, more specifically for our businesses, we are also creating a specific package of relief that is about $15 billion. This did not exist in previous bills, in the relief bills. $15 billion going to grant programs, not loans, grants.
Now that is all the news in today's video, everybody. I hope all of you found this video useful and helpful. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications bell, and give this video a like. Thanks for watching, folks, and until next time, have a great day and stay safe.